was conference out from 32 SSB Jalandhar, which was this year in January 8th.
Okay, so you have already been through an interview, so you have some idea. But for the benefit of the class, we will basically cover up some important do's and don'ts before we start the interview.
Yes,
Once
sir.
the interview is started,
Yes, sir.
you keep giving your responses, whatever you have in mind. Do not interrupt, do not ask anything. Presume that it is a proper and actual interviewing going through.
Yes, sir.
Once the interview is over, then I will give you a debrief.
Yes, sir.
After the debrief is over, then you can clarify any doubts that you may have.
Yes, sir.
And thereafter, are you getting some talk back or am I clear?
No, sir, I am able to hear you clearly.
Okay, right. So Tilak, some of the basics means when you go, the first thing is that how should you dress up?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now that this is winter,
Yes,
so
sir.
probably everybody would be wearing a sweater or a coat and a tie.
Yes, sir.
But if you are wearing a tie, then you see you must tighten your tie.
Yes, sir.
There is a gap, tighten it up, bring it up to the collar. Yeah,
Yes,
that's
sir.
the way to wear a tie.
Yes, sir.
Okay, don't leave any gap. And from my personal experience, when I had gone, the dhobi had broken my top shirt button and it was a problem. Make sure,
Yes, sir.
doesn't matter, but when you go, you must enter confidently.
Yes, sir.
How can you show your confidence? Walk with a little smile on your face.
Yes, sir.
When you go, you stand by the side or in front of a chair. Do not put your arms behind your back. Don't become defensive.
Yes, sir.
Keep them on your side and make sure that you wish properly.
Yes, sir.
Okay, if it is morning, then you must say good morning because that is the first time you are going to say something.
Yes, sir.
So don't make a mistake there. After that, when you are asked to sit down, give a polite thank you and sit towards the back of the chair.
Yes, sir.
What will happen is that your back will be straight. So don't crouch, keep your back straight.
Yes, sir.
Okay, arms wherever you feel comfortable because the chair will always have an armrest. You can put put your arms on the armrest, or you can put them on your thighs or lap, whichever way you feel comfortable.
Yes, sir.
Now, once you have settled down, the important thing is to maintain eye contact. You must keep looking at the interviewing officer's eyes. That is a sign of confidence.
Yes, sir.
Second thing is the distance is going to be about 8 to 10 feet.
Yes, sir.
So you have to speak loudly. If you don't speak loudly, especially the last part of your sentence gets eaten up.
Yes, sir.
So you must speak loudly and do not speak in a flat tone.
Yes, sir.
Where emphasis is required, raise your voice and accordingly.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
The questions are going to be bunched, which means 5-6 questions are going to be asked comprehensively in one go.
Yes, sir.
So now there are two things. First thing is that you have to remember the questions.
Yes, sir.
And second thing is you have to answer the questions.
Yes, sir.
The sequence of questions doesn't matter. As long as 6 questions are asked, you can answer 6, it's fine.
Yes, sir.
The answer and assessment is based on the details, information that you provide, the detailed information.
Yes, sir.
Lot of questions will have reasons why, give reasons, but even if it is not asked, from your point of view, you try to give as many reasons as possibly you can.
Yes, sir.
But the important thing is that whatever you say should be relevant to the question asked.
Yes, sir.
No, don't talk nonsense. If he's asking you something, stick to the question, but give details.
Yes, sir.
Do not presume that यार ये तो interviewing officer को पता होगा.
Yes, sir.
You keep giving information which you feel is important and what you know. If he feels that you know something, he how to go around that.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now, do not tell lies.
Okay, sir.
If you don't know something, gracefully acknowledge it. I'm sorry, sir. I'm not sure. I'm sorry, sir. I'll update myself. But the next important thing is that whatever questions you answer, you don't answer. Update yourself.
Yes, sir.
There is a possibility the same questions could be asked you during the final conference. And if you answer them, your chances of recommendation go up.
Yes.
Lot of times, candidates say, अरे सर अगर मैं ये बोलूँगा तो वो क्या सोचेगा इंटरव्यू ऑफिसर.
Yes, sir.
Please do not ever think about this. Never.
Yes, sir.
Okay? You give your response because based on your PIQ, your background and your upbringing, the same question will have different answers. So don't ask your friend कि यार तेरे को क्या पूछा था, what did you answer? वो recommend हो गया था तो उसने ये जवाब दिया था. No.
Yes, sir.
You give your natural response. Let him assess what is the meaning or significance of your response.
Yes, sir.
Now, this interview should not become a question answer session. Okay, since the question is comprehensive, after that you should keep talking. So, ideally, the interview officer should be talking about maybe 5-30%, and balance should be by the candidate. But if you don't answer, then what will happen? He has to keep asking you, okay, next. So it becomes a question answer session avoided.
Yes, sir.
Now, as you know, we are assessing the OAQs, and in an interview, we are interested in your thought process.
Yes, sir.
Correct? Now, how do your thoughts and feelings they come out? They come out in the form of words. So whatever you say will be presumed that whatever you are thinking.
Yes, sir.
So many times what happens that lot of people have a situation where thinking some get the right word or the right sentence.
Yes, sir.
So unnecessarily they put their self under stress, trying to find out the right word or right sentence, and sometimes speaking the wrong sentence, conveying the wrong meaning.
Yes, sir.
But the interviewing officer cannot see inside your brain. So whatever you speak will be presumed is what you are thinking.
Yes, sir.
Therefore, if any time you are stuck, don't hesitate to speak in Hindi.
Okay, sir.
Okay, you can speak in Hindi, explain that question, and then keep moving on.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
the opening of the interview is basically to make the candidate comfortable.
Yes, sir.
So what will happen is it will not be a question, it will be related to topic with which you are familiar. Generally, they ask about your place, about your journey, about how you prepared.
Yes, sir.
So now what happens is that you are aware of what he is asking you. He will not interrupt you, he will keep saying this. Now this is a two-way, it works two ways. For the candidate, if the first time he is speaking, he hears his voice, he is speaking about something which he knows. And to the interviewing officer, it is insight into what type of candidate I am having. It's like the first impression. How much does he know? What is his representation like?
Yes, sir.
So here you should try to speak logically in a systematic manner. Try to speak for about 1.5 to or whatever you can, because the moment the interview officer feels that you're comfortable, he will start the interview. But if you speak only one sentence, then there's a problem. Because he also won't know how to go about and make you, so he will try to again prompt, and from the beginning itself, the
Yes, sir.
interview will become a question.
Yes, sir.
Okay?
Okay, sir.
So these are the do's and don'ts. And now we will start with the interview per se.
Yes, sir.
Double voice.
So like I told you, you keep